What's going on, guys? So what I want to go over today is this dashboard that I have in front of me right now. And it's not the dashboard itself that I want to focus on. I want to focus on what it's built around. And it's basically built around my private cold email and newsletter infrastructure. So I'm running my cold email and newsletter on Postal SMTP, which is an open source email sending platform. So I can basically use cold email and send out a bunch of cold emails, newsletters fully for free without having to pay for Instantly, MailerLite, Beehive, or anything like that. It's completely free. I also have a script verifying all the emails that I'm scraping. And yeah, I just built this entire dashboard around it. So I'll show you the dashboard and I'll also show you how you can install and set up Postal so you can start hosting your own cold emails and not have to pay for email verification or, hosting your newsletter or anything like that, right? Everything is truly out there in open source, right? If you look close enough, if you really dig through the dirt and everything, you'll be able to find a lot of cool stuff that are fully free. And you can even ask Claude Code to browse the web, or ask Claude Chat, Gemini, or whatever to browse the web for a bunch of solid Git repos or open source models or whatever you can find out there. So it's pretty cool. But basically here it summarizes all my sends today, and I'm gonna scale up these numbers. They're super low. I want to send more emails. Sends 24 hours, 7 days, total completed, active leads, some graph stats, warm-up day, warm-up sends. Then I have all my inboxes here. So all domains and all my total 48 inboxes. And I can see them all here. How many emails have been sent out of, the cap that they have. So the cap is 2016. That's a safe cap before you start ruining your domain reputation. So more stats, all my leads. I'm not going to blur these out because you can scrape these leads yourselves. So I don't really care. Active, completed, replied, blacklisted, bounced, invalid. I have all my replies here. I can track my sequences, so step 1, ABC, and I can change them here, save, see how well they're written, what the CTA is. For instance, I may not like this little CTA here. I can change it, I can delete that, and I can save it, but it is what it is. We'll see how it performs. I can check the rest for email 2, 3, 4, all the subject lines and all that. My newsletter, I can see all my subscribers. I have 29 subscribers, so it's a fairly new one for my newsletter list. And how many are in the welcome series, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many subscribers are in each respective day, where the subscribers come from. Here I have my subscribers here. I'm not going to show that because, obviously those are all my subscriber emails. So I don't want to leak that to everyone. I got my templates here that I can track. So day 1, day 2, I can ask Claude Code to change these for me. I have my Thursday, Tuesday subjects here. And this is going to be updated every Tuesday and Thursday. So there's no fixed template, just hook body and then CTA block, signature and all that. Then I have my welcome email. So everything is logged here. My last broadcasted emails, the last one was yesterday. Anthropic might be worth nearly $1 trillion. Here's what it means for your business. Then I have my logs where I can see live logs of what's happening, and a control panel where I can pause, run it manually right now, and I can see when the last run was, and so on and so forth. So again, the dashboard isn't the cool part. Anyone can create this using Claude. So you just use Claude Chat for prompting. You put Claude Code into plan mode. You tell it what you want. You give it context. You tell it to ask you questions, and it's going to be able to do something like this in like 20-30 minutes max. So this is not the hard part. The cool part is this Postal SMTP. So I'm gonna link this little Git repo in my free Skool community in the description, so you can download this and clone this for yourselves. But basically, it's an open source mail platform for sending and receiving emails, completely free. And you can even build out your own email verification Python script. So that's pretty cool too, where you can verify all the emails, you can send emails, receive, and Claude is going to handle all the replies for you. And when you have Claude Code to write these emails and respond to people, you may want to use something like Haiku or Sonnet. For replies, use Haiku. It's good enough to do that. For the actual templates, you can use Sonnet. It's very good at writing copy. You don't want to use Opus for minor tasks like that because Opus is very expensive. But I'll list this in the actual community. And inside the community, if you go to Classroom and then you go to self-host your newsletter, you have a full step-by-step guide on exactly how to set this up, all the information you need. So what you can do to make your life way easier just copy all of this from top to bottom, paste it into Claude Code, and tell it to, hey, I want you to look through all this text, and I want you to replicate this entire automation. I want you to set up Postal SMTP. Here's the Git repo. Here's everything you need. It's going to do the job for you. Now, you may not want to post the actual text in this box here, because every word is like 1 token. So that's just going to cost you a lot of token usage. What you want to do is just paste everything here inside a Google Doc, or install something like, let me see if I can find it. Install something like Playwright, if I can find it somewhere here. Can I see Playwright? Context, feature. It's going to be here somewhere, right? Superpowers. There we go. So you can install Playwright. It's going to be able to open up your browser. If you're already logged in, it's going to be able to go through all of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, analyze the contents and do that for you. So make sure you're using Playwright. Playwright is basically a way for Claude to go into your browser and run tasks. So it doesn't use API, it doesn't use MCP. It actually goes into your browser, it opens up your browser, your Chrome or Firefox or whatever. It actually runs tasks through that directly. So it's free to download. You can do that as well. Just /plugins, you'll be able to find that. And then it's going to read through all that. It's going to implement everything for you. And again, this one is going to be in the Skool community. I'll probably paste it. It's going to be in this curated GitHub repos at the very bottom. Just go to this link, download that for you. And where I'm actually hosting Postal SMTP, I'm hosting it on my VPS, my virtual private server. So right now I'm just using Hostinger. I can link that in the description as well, so you can install that for yourself or sign up to Hostinger. It's basically your own server where you can host all your automations and all the information that is confidential. You might not want to host all your subscribers' emails on your newsletter publicly without a server or outside a server, because it's very confidential info. So you might want to have something that is more restricted where people cannot access your private server. So go to Hostinger and make sure you sign up for a plan. I'm currently on, I believe this one, I think KVM2, if that's the one. But yeah, just check which plan suits you the best and go for that one. So that way you can combine Postal SMTP in your VPS. And again, email verification is going to be done for you. And that's it. That's how you set it up. So it's pretty damn cool. And now I can just track everything here. The bounce rate is super low as well, because I've instructed it to not use any spam words or anything like that, and very spam friendly copy. And if it gets higher than 2%, you can talk to Claude Code and tell it like, hey, bounce rate is pretty high, so we might need to look into that and actually refine it. But yeah, that's it. The dashboard is a good final product to have once you've built everything out, because once you have everything, you will want a little dashboard to track everything, to know exactly what's happening, if it's actually working, how many emails have been sent, if it's actually using all your inboxes, if your newsletter subscribers are synced properly. So yeah, it's pretty damn cool. And what I'm doing as well, what you can do too, is if you have a Skool community and you have like an email sign up, I currently have my Skool community synced with my newsletter. So everyone that goes into my community automatically gets added to my newsletter. So I have a little script set up there, so it's able to sync everything through a webhook. Then everyone that comes in, it just adds them automatically to my newsletter. That's another way for you to increase your newsletter subscriber count and just get more leads and essentially make more money at the end of the day. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Again, the actual dashboard is the easiest part to do. That's something you can do in just a few minutes. The cool part is installing Postal SMTP and just setting everything up according to my guides here. So everything you need is inside this community, but this is the one that you're going to focus on, the self-host your newsletter. And then sign up to a VPS, combine the two, so you're actually storing everything in a safe place that isn't accessible to anyone. And that's how you do it. Now you can scale up your newsletters. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I used Pork Bun to buy all my domains. I'm going to see if I can find it. So I used Pork Bun and just follow Claude's directions and suggestions, but Claude Code suggested this one for me, and I used a top domain, so it was very cheap. So the top domains seem to be very cheap. I paid like $10 in total for all my 16 domains. But say I want to do, let's say I want to do agents. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there you go. So agents.top is going to be, well, that's unavailable. .global, very expensive. XYZ, yeah, that maybe not the best example, but let's see AI. Let's take my company name. Yeah, it's probably unavailable because I'm using it right now. But yeah, you can browse through whatever domain you want, and go for the top. It's going to be very cheap for you instead of paying for .com, because who cares if it's .com or .io or whatever. Like, go for the cheapest one in my opinion. And that's it. You do that step by step. Now you have your private infrastructure. You own your newsletter completely. You own your cold email infrastructure completely. You don't have to be reliant on other platforms, price changes. You don't have to pay for Million Verifier to verify all your emails. Everything is done with Cloud Code and open source. That's it. Postal SMTP, that's the way to go. And I'm going to scale this even more. I'm going to, go to the point where I send thousands of emails and try to get my subscriber count as high as humanly possible. So if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, I post every Tuesday and Thursday. Just go to the description below and subscribe to that. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, guys. If you need any help, just reach out to me on IG or Skool, or post in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you next time.